What's up, y'all? Welcome back to CodyCrafted. We have got a new special delivery from our friends at Everlast Welders.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Let's go build something cool.
All right, so we've been doing a bunch of pretty heavy-duty stuff around here. My old MIG that I've got hanging in there, but I don't want to burn it up, to be completely honest with you. And we've been using it pretty hard. So we needed a kind of industrial quality piece of equipment. So what we ordered up is the Cyclone 312 from Everlast. And Everlast is looking forward to working with us on other stuff in the future. So make sure you watch this video and like and tell them you saw it here. But we did pay for this. So we're gonna open this dude up. Let's see what all we got here. First things first, that is a pretty stout MIG gun. That dude weighs a number of pounds. In here we've got regulator. We got our stinger for running stick. Hey Garrett, you can run big stick. Yay! We got a little hose here for our regulator. Little supply line. Some kind of something. Don't know about that yet. Look at here. That is a nice, heavy, made overseas, but that is a pretty serious ground clamp. It's got good springy action. It's got good copper coating on here. That's a heavy cable, pretty flexy. So far so good. And then drive rolls and a tip. So that's it for that box. Set some of this stuff out. Show you your accessories. These use Parkers, I think. Pretty good size. Those are hefty. They are not regular Tweco or Miller style. So be aware of that. This does say North Technology Inc. USA. So that's cool. America. A little bit of a flexi joint right here. Trigger feels pretty good. Big nasty consumables. This I believe is the 10-footer. Oh no, that's a 15 because I'm 6 feet. So that's nice. Ground clamp. Standard dense style connector. Same thing on our stinger for the stick. It'll probably never ever get used. Alright, this is kind of itty bitty. Polyvinyl chloride tube, PVC. I always keep extra regulators. If you don't have an extra regulator, probably be a good idea. Regulator flow meter to have a spare. We had one die on us a couple weeks ago, and they're not super expensive, so it's nice to have an extra one laying around. All right, initial impressions. Powder coat's really nice. Has latches on the doors. They work pretty well, looks like. We got quad drive rolls, so that's cool. That dude pops down like that. That guy goes like that. Nice. let's see. What else we got in here? You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing the wheels. I just opened the package and there's no wheel kit or handle included in the box. And they didn't miss anything, and it doesn't say anywhere in the packing list where it's supposed to have that, even though in the instructions it's supposed to be all over the place. Also, this is cracked and busted, and this is all bent to hell, and I don't have a wheel kit. What the hell? The whole point of buying this was so that I didn't have to buy another cart. Otherwise, I probably would have bought something more expensive. So what I have done is called them twice, and they didn't answer. So I left them. I sent them an email with a couple of pictures, and we're gonna see what happens. But so far, not so good. Well, a quick phone call to Everlast, and we are all set up with the parts that we need. It's unfortunate that they didn't show up in the box, but Everlast customer service jumped right on it. Even though I sent them an email, they actually called me back because they had a missed call from my number and I didn't leave a voicemail. So definitely speaks to their customer service. They're sending us the wheel kit, the handle, and this panel that UPS jacked up. This little green piece and a bottom panel too. So after reviewing the security footage, and by security footage I mean Garrett, he saw that UPS dropped the package. All right, initial thoughts.
Burns like 045.
Yeah, heavy.
I like the little swivel this thing's got.
Yeah? I mean, as heavy as that torch is, it's probably a good idea.
That swivel there is not putting much torque on your wrist.
Yeah?
Holding
Makes the weight easier to handle.
a little bit.
The next morning.
As you saw previously in this video, we threw in some 045 in our new welder here. She can handle a wide array of different size wire, so we're gonna swap in some 035 and let her run that and see how she likes that one. Now I've already had it pre-cut and tucked away so I could pull it out easy like your favorite cooking shows.
At room temperature, keep rubbing the meat for 30 minutes. At that point, if nothing happens.
Slot this girl in there. 045 is great. You can run it hotter, puts in more filler material, so it works great for thicker applications. Right now I'm kind of on the border between needing 045 and 035. I'm just burning 1/4 inch. The only time I've ever used 045 in the past is if I'm getting up into 3/4 inch and higher. So we're gonna slap in some 035 and crank it up a little bit and see how she does on this 1/4 inch stuff. Now when you change different wire sizes, you always got to change your tip out, because your tips are size specific. So we're going to take this one out, throw in an 035. Probably can't tell the size difference too well on the camera, but there is one. Slap the new one in. Give her a little crank down. She'll be good to go. Alright, so just about to pull the wire through here. Don't forget to change your rollers. They are also size specific. So we're gonna do that real quick. Most rollers have 2 sizes per roller. On this one, we got 045 on this side, 035 on this side. All we do is flip it, stick it back in. All right, now we're gonna pull some wire. Do our double roller here. All right, there you go. She is fed through. I always push it probably a good 6 inches into that whip there, so I know it's in and it's not gonna get bound up. So now we're just gonna flick her on. And we're just gonna hit this fancy wire jog button. It's gonna feed our wire through the whip for us.
Well, shout out to Everlast and their customer service. It's been a couple days over the Labor Day weekend. That happened on Friday before Labor Day. We are now set up and rolling. They sent us a new bottom panel, just a few screws. As you can tell, no big deal to flip the thing over. And they also sent us the wheel kit. So I'm gonna put all this stuff on, and appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Everlast, for quick customer service. This shipped out the next day. The next day I had a tracking number after I called them, and I did call them late in the afternoon on a holiday week, toward going into a holiday. So, thumbs up so far. Garrett, get them tabs welded on.
Just grab my weapon of mass production here.
All right, we got work going on, but Everlast 312 update. The whip for it, the lead was having trouble. We borrowed one from our shop neighbor, Brian, and he's got the medium duty one, so we swapped it out for that, and that seemed to help with the problem. But it still was acting up, and it still wouldn't run 045 wire.